have a lead on where she may be. She was last seen at her home on Silverado Way on Boxing Day. Since that day, her family hasn't heard from her, which police say is out of character. She drives a 2013 white Toyota Tundra pickup with Alberta plate that's also missing.
After a tidal wave of deadly overdoses, the Piikani First Nation, an Indigenous community outside Lethbridge, has declared a state of emergency. The latest reports say there have been 4 overdoses just in the last week. And the chief of the Piikani First Nation saying they plan to crack down on drug trafficking with the help of the Mounties, as well as boosting emergency treatment to try to address those drug concerns. Alberta's experienced one of the worst years for deadly overdoses, with more than 1,400 Albertans losing their lives to drug poisonings in 2023. That's 25% more than the year before.
Well, debate over legislation that would recognize Métis governments in 3 provinces, including here in Alberta, will continue when the House of Commons returns at the end of the month. So far, 65 witnesses have testified before Commons committee that argues vigorously either for or against Bill C-53. MPs have most been arguing over the finer points of the bill. Métis leaders say the bill would set the stage for treaties on internal matters such as child welfare.
In the wake of Alberta's population growth reaching speeds not seen since the 80s, the province is still campaigning to attract migrant workers into the skilled trades. But are Alberta's cities prepared for the effects of the ongoing Alberta is Calling campaign? 660's Dion Wearmouth with that.
First introduced by former Premier Jason Kenney in 2022, the campaign was created to lure skilled trade workers from Toronto and Vancouver, but was relaunched last March by Premier Danielle Smith to target those in Ontario and Atlantic Canada. But with Alberta's population growth reaching over 4.7 million last year, Calgary-based economics professor at Concordia University, Moshe Lander, says municipalities across the province aren't prepared to house and take care of an influx in migrant workers.
The catch is that if you're going to try and draw people into the province, are the municipalities on board for the social services that are going to be needed to absorb people into the economy?
Catherine Davies, co-founder of More Neighbours Calgary, says there has been major strides to address the housing issue over the last year.
We're suddenly seeing this, I would almost call it cooperation between levels of government, where all levels of government are starting to see that we have an obligation or a responsibility to address this issue.
Dion Wearmouth, City News.
Dozens of previously sealed court documents related to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein have been made public as a court releases more records from a years-old lawsuit connected to the late offender. ABC's Aaron Kotursky with the latest.
There are names that have come up. I saw a reference to actress Cameron Diaz. I saw Al Gore, Tipper Gore. I saw a reference to Donald Trump. And none of that means anything. These were just people that lawyers wanted to ask witnesses about during deposition testimony because maybe they had been associated with Epstein or their names just simply came up during the course of the lawyers' investigations.
The documents being unsealed are part of a 2015 lawsuit filed against Epstein's former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, by one of Epstein's victims, Virginia Dufresne. She's one of the dozens of women who sued Epstein 10:41. Traffic and weather together on the ones. Now with the very latest, here's Tanya Blakely.
It is a pretty good ride this morning. Sun is shining nicely across the city, and that means we have some dry roads to help things enjoy this, because as you'll hear in the forecast, we're likely to get some snow this weekend. Travel speed on Deerfoot about 100 kilometers per hour right now, and we are collision free. The distractions may be more so just construction related. There's some daily work happening in the northwest. Shaganappy Trail at Dalhousie Drive. Roadwork tying things up in both directions on both routes, and it'll continue daily until further notice. Usually wraps up around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If you see something in the way, pass it on. 403-291-0066. Traffic is brought to you by Village Honda. The wait is over. New Hondas are in stock and arriving daily. Discover why more Calgarians than ever choose Village Honda in the Northwest Auto Mall or at villagehonda.com. Now, a look at the forecast. We'll check in with meteorologist Michael Coos.
It's mild today, still above freezing tomorrow. This afternoon, shooting up to about 3 degrees, if not warmer. That's 7 or 8 degrees warmer than yesterday. Sunny today, partly sunny tomorrow with a high of 1. Snow on the way for Saturday, so prep up for that. Right now, we're -7 in Braeside, -7 Brentwood. The afternoon high up to 3.
City News Time just coming up on 10:43. And this just into City News from Calgary Police, an update to the second reported home invasion in the Northwest we've been telling you about. One man is dead, 2 others are hurt after police say they were called to a home on Braden Crescent Northwest in Brentwood just after 9 o'clock this morning. We'll have more details on this and our other top stories coming up in just a few minutes. Now to find out what is happening on the markets this morning, here is Chris McCusker.
Bay Street is on track for its first winning session of 2024, so it's up 77 points, 20,896. Some support today coming from financial stocks. Shares in TD Bank, the most actively traded, higher by 0.8%. Shares in Suncor going the other way, down by 0.8%, with oil lower by $1, 71.62. Gold futures up by $7, 2,050, and our loonie unchanged, 74.89 cents US. Ahead of a jobs report in Canada tomorrow. Now, we're also going to get a jobs report in the U.S. The Dow is higher by 144, the S&P up by 9, and the NASDAQ in the red for a 5th straight day. It's down 7. At the Business Center, I'm Chris McCusker.
You've worked a lifetime building a future for yourself and your family. Let McMillan Estate Planning ensure your legacy lives on.
Protect your existing wealth by using trusts and permanent life insurance as a means of building more. Book a consultation with the estate planners at McMillan Estate Planning to find out how we can use this strategy in your estate.
Safeguard your future. Book your complimentary consultation today by calling 1-833-266-6464 or visit McMillanestate.com.
Get top-of-the-line flooring at very low prices. Calgary Carpet Empire has a huge selection of all the top flooring products, including the hottest styles and design trends. Not only will you find some of the best prices in the industry, you get free delivery, next-day installation, and excellent financing options. Calgary Carpet Empire also price matches and has exciting gifts for clients. Contact Calgary Carpet Empire
sunshine in Calgary. Good morning. I'm Lisa Grant. Here are the top stories right now. An update from police moments ago on a second reported home invasion in Calgary's northwest in 24 hours. Police finding one man dead and two people injured this morning when they were called to a home on Brayton Crescent in Brentwood just after 9 o'clock. We'll have more details from the scene coming up at 11. This as police continue to investigate an incident last night in nearby Capitol Hill. 3 people suffered serious injuries, including stab wounds. And police have shared a photo of a missing woman, 37-year-old Brittany Vitale, in hopes you may know where she may be or give them some clues. We've got a picture of her and more details on our website at citynews.ca. And after several overdoses in the last week, the Piikani First Nation outside Lethbridge has declared a state of emergency.